hungry? Who's hungry down here? So hungry. Red's hungry. Alright, so now that I had a coffee and a piece of toast, I'm gonna get a workout in. I'm gonna be using very lightweight today because I haven't worked out in like over a month as far as like lifting weights. I've done like walking or biking or whatever, but I haven't actually lifted weights in probably well over a month. I ended up with COVID and then ended up just being sick after that, and then it was Easter and Jeremy's birthday, and between all that and building at the land, I just didn't make the time, I suppose. So I'm gonna just start with basically the bar for all of my workouts today, just to kind of get back into it. Almost 36 now, so I don't need to go tearing any muscles or anything. So I'm gonna take it slow today and build back up. So that's why it's gonna be pretty pathetic just using the bar. But anyway, we're gonna give it a go and get my muscles back going, working. Even with lightweight, I like to use this pad because it's just more comfortable on my shoulders. So this is just a 45-pound bar, super light. Because I'm doing so light, I just lift it off my shoulders and on here, just kind of give like my arms a little bit of a workout. So I do like to do 5 sets of 10 reps. That way I know I'm going light, but I'm going really deep, and then doing the 10 reps. See, like I'm already almost out of breath just talking to you. So it kind of is like a bit of like a cardio workout too, because you're doing so many reps. I mean, I could definitely do more than 10, but I'm just gonna stick with that today, kind of to work my way back into it. So I'm gonna do squats. Again, doing it slowly, dropping down really low, almost get your butt to the floor, do at least 10 reps, and then do that 5 times. Then I'm gonna go on to rows, and then I'm gonna do bench. And if I feel like throwing some curls in there, I will. And again, lifting the bar up just over my shoulders or putting it back, just a little extra little workout. Alright, so now I'm done the 5 sets of 10 squats. So I did 50, didn't really think you would want to sit there and watch me do 50 squats. So now I'm ready for deads, and I find that I don't have very good posture. So if I do deadlifts from the ground, I almost always end up with a really sore back. It's obviously the way that I'm holding it, and I just can't seem to figure it out. So I do rack deads. So I pull them off the lowest bar here in the rack. So you can see me do that. And again, I'll do 5 sets of 10, which is like super easy at 45 pounds. So I may just do like 45 pounds for the first one, just for like a warm up, and then add more weight. Oh, I forgot I'm supposed to be doing rows. Maybe I'll do both. Right, I don't know. Anyway, so squats obviously works your legs and your butt, and either rows or deads will work your back. So maybe I will do rows. That's what I'm supposed to be doing today. I forgot. So I'm gonna row from anyway, that's what I do for deads. So now you know for deads anyway, but I will row off the bottom as well. And that'll work my back. And then I'll go to chest and do bench press. So I'll kind of feel it out. Like I know I can row a lot. So I'm just gonna do the 45 just for the first one. And if I feel like it's way too easy, I'm gonna up the weight. So we'll see. I just don't wanna like overkill again, because it's the first time back in the gym in quite a while. Some people may row like really fast, but I'm not really into that. I want to do it right and make sure my form's right, make sure I can feel it back here where I'm supposed to feel it. So if you're new at doing rows, I don't suggest you just go into here and go 1, 2, 3, 4. And you might see people at the gym, men specifically, doing that. But I find doing that really doesn't give me the same workout as if I take it slow and really feel the pressure when I'm pulling it back. So that's my opinion. When I first started, I would do it really fast, mostly to like get it over with. But now that I take it slower, I really feel it working the muscle a lot more. So that's my suggestion anyway. Just like slow. You could even, I wonder if I could do it this way. Show ya. Kind of go like a little bit wide armed and bend, obviously bend your back. Don't arch it though, but like bend it and keep this part pretty flat. And then grab it and pull it right up tight to like your ribs and then back down. Tight to your ribs and back down. It's a good workout. I really enjoy that. Since I mentioned doing deads, I'll just show you what I do for rack deads. Again, the reason I do it on the rack is because every time I do it from the floor, I end up with a terribly sore back, which I know is because I have bad form and I can't seem to figure it out. I've tried multiple times and it always ends up with a sore back. So I just do like you're gonna row, right? Grab it and then bend your knees. I bend my knees, I don't do straight leg. And then up. Now that I'm up, I could try and go straight down and up and down and up. Kind of like that, right? And it works like, it'll work your lower back, whereas rows is gonna work your upper. So it's pretty good. And your butt. That's always good. All right, now that I'm done rows, I'm going to prep the squat rack for bench. These bars on the bottom here, they're like a safety. So usually I would move them up I would just move them up a little bit, but because I'm going so light, I don't really need the spot because, I mean, it's really light. It's not, if I was going really heavy or anyone going really heavy, you're gonna wanna move those. That way, if for some reason you're like mid pushing the bar up or squats, I mean, you use these for anything. You're in the middle of doing a workout and you just can't because the weight's so heavy, then instead of the weight falling on you and crushing you, it goes onto the bar and you can escape. But again, 45 pounds is really, really light. So I'm not gonna bother moving those and using them today because I don't need to. I know I don't need to. I know my body. Put on my gloves, which I should have been wearing the whole time, but forgot about them. So again, like all the other exercises, just taking it slow. Bring the bar down as far as you can and back up and down and up. And if you feel like you can't do any more, then put it back where it belongs, all right? And another important thing to do after every workout is stretch, which I wasn't showing you, but I do stretch after every workout because it's much needed. And up for the stretch. All right guys, so now that that's done, I'm gonna head on over to the bike for just like 10 or 15 minutes, get a little pump on there, and then I'm gonna go up and shower and get dressed because this morning we're heading out to the farmer just down the road. They do grass-free, hormone-free, free-ranged animals, and they sell, you know, beef, pork, chicken. So we twice a year will get half of a cow. So we're picking that up today. I think it's about 132 pounds that we're getting, and the total cost for it cut, wrapped, ready to go is $617 Canadian. So that's a really good deal because every time you go to the grocery store and buy meat, I swear it's like almost $100 by the time you buy meat and some other groceries. It's really expensive, and we like that this is all grass-fed and we can drive by the farm, see the cows out, and know that one of them is gonna be our cow. So we're really happy about that. So we're gonna head on over, pick that up, load it into the freezer, and then we have to go over to the land and do some measurements for windows. It's about window time, so that's gonna be a pretty penny, but at least it's kind of fun shopping for stuff like that. We'll pick out our front door and our windows, and that's pretty good. Speaking of renovations, next week our plumber is supposed to be coming because he has to switch our shower upstairs. So when we bought this house, it's an older house and some of the plumbing was never switched. So when you flush the toilet and someone's in the shower, you get like 3rd-degree burn. So right away when we moved in, we had him come and switch our shower. But there's also there's 2 full showers in this house. So the other one, he didn't have time to switch. And now Sam's getting a little older and she's more interested in showering rather than taking a bath. So we need to get that switched for her so she can go into her own bathroom instead of coming into our shower when she wants to shower. Because it wouldn't be very nice if she showers and someone flushes the toilet forgetting she's in there. That would not be fun. When my family was visiting at Thanksgiving, my sister said she had to climb out of the shower to walk around and turn it off because it was so hot. I'm like, oh, it's so terrible. So we're finally gonna get that fixed. We've lived here like 9 months and we're finally gonna get that fixed. I'm really excited. So that'll be next week. And while he's here, we're gonna get him to come down to the basement and let us know if there's a spot down here that would work for us to put another half bath. Because we have a walkout basement and we're outside in the yard a lot in the summer, it would be really nice. We live up like a hill, like our house is on a hill, so kind of you have to walk up the hill to get even to the basement door. And you have to walk up even more to get upstairs to the main entrance. So we would really love if we could have a bathroom down here, just like a toilet and a sink. And then we watch movies down here. We have like our little movie theater set up with our projector. So we'd really love a half bath down here. So we're hoping when he comes that there may already be a spot. We're kind of thinking there may be a spot that we could easily run a toilet and a sink. So we're gonna get him to look at that. And if so, we're gonna start on that, which would be really great, as well as building like a little wall around the water tanks and stuff that Jeremy showed you in the last video. So we would do that and possibly enclose a little bathroom right beside it, if that's gonna work. I don't know. I'll keep you posted after he comes and gives me an update. So I'm just gonna head on over to the bike, finish up like I said, and then we're gonna go on over. I'll take you with me and show you the farm like the best that I can. I mean, I don't wanna invade their privacy, but I'll show you as we're driving up to the farm where the cows are and everything. Like if they're out, it's pretty rainy and crappy today, but I'll show you the farm generally anyway, and then all the meat once we get it. So we're excited. We always love this big order, and it lasts about 6 months, so that's good. It's not too long. It never goes, it never gets freezer burnt, so that's good. But it's just like the perfect amount of time and usually like the perfect weight. Last order was I think 124 pounds, and the order before that was around the same, around the 120 mark. So this is just a little more, but I think that'll be great for us to get us through the summer. And then come the fall, we hunt bear, we hunt deer, we hunt moose. If we ever get a tag, we would hunt moose. We also fish, and then we'll buy some chicken as well to kind of supplement everything that we're eating. So we got lots on the go. We'll have lots of meat, and we're really happy about that. All right, here's all the meat. In there, lots of it. And then another bag here. Let's get it in the house. Pretty empty.
I love this day.
This is a happy day.
It's like legitimately, I mean, hunting season's fun too, and like butchering our own thing. But grabbing the half side of beef or the side from the farmer is always a real cool day too. To restock the freezer. It's like early summer for this, and then fall with the game, the wild meat. I'm starving now. Just want to eat steak.
So the freezer is completely full. I threw one loaf of bread in this way just so that they wouldn't fall over. Other than that, everything's all good.
It's only beef.
It's all beef, yep.
Yeah. Just a little freezer, but
It's full.
she's full. It's going to be a good summer of barbecuing.
Yeah.